Fire safety precautions are essential for every building, particularly homes and offices. However, installing extensive emergency features can be expensive to procure all at once. In this presentation, we take a look at the most essential fire safety equipment that every home should have for at least a good, basic level of safety. The last slide of this lecture provides the universal first rule of fire. To be adequately prepared in case the worst should happen, be sure to at least have these fire protection features in your home. Let us have a look at the most essential fire safety equipment that every home should have for at least a good, basic level of safeguarding. At the top of the list, fire alarms are the most important fire protection system every home should have. In order to have the fastest and most effective responses, you need to be alerted to a fire as early as possible. Around the world, hundreds of deaths are caused by house fires every year, most occurring in homes with faulty alarm systems, or without any fire alarms at all. Fire alarms are your first and best defense against a fire. Smoke detectors are typically seen in smaller homes, while fire alarms are used in larger offices and buildings. If you have a luxury home, it is highly recommended that you install a working fire alarm. Smoke alarms save lives. Your risk of dying in a fire is cut in half if your home has a working smoke alarm. Fire blankets are easy to use and an effective measure against smaller fires before they have a chance to grow. Being entirely flame retardant, they will not catch fire. Fire blankets are particularly useful in the kitchen. Fire extinguishers are more effective against fires that are not small and isolated and could be necessary in order to clear an escape route for yourself. Fire extinguishers require an understanding of how to use them, though not difficult, so everyone in the home can handle them effectively should they need to. When looking for which home fire extinguisher to buy, consider buying an all-purpose or multi-rated extinguisher, labeled a BC. This means the extinguisher can be used on class A, B and C fires. Every home should have clear escape routes and strategies, but in some situations, escape from the upper stories may be necessary. In order to do this safely, you need fire escape ladders. List of best essential fire safety equipment for home include fire extinguishers, CCTV cameras, smoke detectors, fire alarms, fire blankets, manual fire extinguishing items like beaters and sand buckets. Emergency lights should be present in case of fire accident happening in the dark. If you discover or suspect a fire, sound the building fire alarm. Warn other occupants by knocking on doors and shouting as you leave. Leave the building. Try to rescue others only if you can do so safely.